everybody, it's Todd Staruch, the Horror Nerd, here at Garden State Comic Fest in West Orange, New Jersey. I am having a blast today. This is one of my favorite local shows. I'm having a great time, and it's about to get better because I am standing here with the lovely and talented and tall Maitland Ward. Maitland, how are you?
Good. I'm having a good time seeing everybody out here. Yeah.
Yeah. So this convention's been good for you so far?
Yes, it has. Lots of nice people. Everybody's real enthusiastic and just having a lot of fun. And some people in costumes. Some just it's always a blast.
I'm seeing some of the costumes, and I'm like, where did you have that kind of time?
I know. I'm always amazed.
Right?
I am always amazed by cosplayers when they make their own stuff. Like, I've done a lot of cosplay in my history, but I have not made my own like costumes and stuff. I've always had talented people make them for me. But I'm so impressed with these cosplayers that do spend countless hours on these.
I know, right?
And they're like elaborate. They're not just like, costume is elaborate enough, but like contraptions.
I don't know if
like
you're familiar.
You have to build them with physical materials.
You're familiar. I don't know if you're familiar with Fallout, but there was a guy walking around in like the Fallout armor.
I know. That's what I mean. It's
my God.
Crazy.
So of your own cosplays,
yes.
What do you have a personal favorite that you like to do?
I like Red Sonja. I like doing Jessica 6 from Logan's Run. That was fun.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, and not many people know it so much.
That's a good one.
And it's like the sheer out.
I'm old enough to remember Logan's Run, so.
I want to do the remake of Logan's Run. I want to be Jessica 6.
That would be awesome.
But that was fun. It's not an elaborate costume, but it's just kind of like like one that people don't necessarily think of all the time. Now, it's always beautiful if you do Poison Ivy to do all the ivy in my hair.
Sure.
So it fits that, but I don't know if that's my favorite just because so many people do it, because it is a wonderful character and costume, but it's hard. And which other ones did I write? I don't know. I like getting body painted too.
Okay.
I do a lot of body paint in the past.
There are some where I'm looking twice, and I'm like, whoa, that's body paint.
Yeah,
some of it is astonishing.
And it is not for the faint of heart, people. It takes like 8 hours to stand there painting. It's freezing too, because they're spray painting you and doing it's a whole thing.
Listen, I can imagine. I watched the behind the scenes of like Jennifer Lawrence doing Mystique.
Yeah.
And it took like 12 hours to paint her every time.
Yeah.
Good on
Insane.
you. Like, I don't have patience for anything.
It's freezing because you're standing there and it's like cold, like spray.
So let's talk about White Chicks for a minute.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you the same question I asked your cohort, Anne, over here. Does it surprise you that after 20 years, the passion that people still have for that movie, where they come here to meet you because of that movie?
Yeah, it really is amazing. It doesn't surprise me because it's a great film and it's fun and it's entertaining, and we had a blast making it. I mean, when we played sisters together, and it's just such great memories of that film. But it is amazing. It became such a cult classic,
right?
And then I'm surprised that it's airing like all the time still. Like young people, like teenagers will come up to me and they have, just discovered it. They think it was just filmed like, in the last few years because they've seen it on TV all the time. And it's amazing.
Don't get me started, because my 20-year-old daughter loves that movie.
Yes.
And I'm like, wait, how do you even know about that movie? You were born when that movie came out. She's like, Dad, it's White Chicks. Like, of course. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So
it's just a cult phenomenon.
Daddy's girl.
Yeah,
what can I tell
exactly.
So again, same question I asked Anne. Do you have a favorite memory or on-set moment from making White Chicks that you would share with us?
There were so many of them. When we were filming those car scenes, it was really funny because we were just cracking up the entire time, and Marlon was making jokes, and it just being around those guys was such a...
How'd you even keep a straight face?
I know, that was the challenge of it continuously. Like, getting through the scenes, it was just like we had to get through it. But it was so fun, and they let us take a lot of like liberties with the characters and a lot of their stuff that was, I wouldn't say ad-libbed all the way, but definitely they take their own liberties with their comedy, which is genius. And it just was really, really fun. And I have to say, one of my memories from that is getting the face cast so they could get the pieces for their face. Shawn was me. So that was a totally unique experience, let's just say.
I don't think I could do it.
It's scary.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it. I'd be like, nope, I'm done. Get it
You have
off.
somebody watching you at all times to make sure you don't like suffocate.
Like completely freak out.
But they have to put the whole cast over your face, so you're just like, and then you sit there for a half hour or whatever. So that was a totally weird thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at your banner here and all the other things that you've been in, you know, so many things. Do you have a personal favorite, you know? And you can't say White Chicks.
I can't say White Chicks. What if it was? No. I think I just feel really proud and happy that I've been in pieces like White Chicks and Boy Meets World and even like The Bold and the Beautiful and all the work that I've done that have been very iconic programs. Like, they're not things that just are forgotten about after years. They just are very bring a lot of nostalgia to people. So I just love that they're very beloved, I guess. So I've been fortunate to have projects like that. So my favorite, I'm
sorry to put you on the spot, but I always do.
It was Killing Mr. Griffin. That
All
was
right.
it.
Fair enough.
It had a great cast. Killing Michelle Williams, Mario Lopez.
Yeah.
So.
Very cool. What are you working on these days? Any new projects coming up?
Well, you know, I do adult industry films, so I'm doing a lot of that.
I may have heard that.
You may have heard. I don't know if So that genre as well. Those are my favorites.
Fair enough. Listen.
Listen. White Chicks, the adult film would be.
Okay.
I think I've done it.
I don't.
In a way.
I'm not easily at a loss for words. Congratulations, you did it.
Yes. I've done it all.
No.
All of it.
I thought about 1,000 inappropriate things I could say, and I'm like, no, I don't want to be canceled today. Thank you very much. So, one last question,
yes.
on like a semi-serious note.
Okay.
If there's a piece of advice you could give to like a young up-and-coming actor or actress who wants to get into the movie business, what piece of advice would you give them? You
know, that's interesting because when I got into the business very young, at like 16, it was a totally different world than it is now. So, I can't go back and say, oh, well, this is how you do it, this is how you get into it. I mean, shows were different, how you auditioned was different, just the whole process of it. I would say now, if somebody wants to build like a career in a brand, they have to get into social media. That's how I started the next leg of my career, being an adult and being in, you know, pop culture media and stuff. You got to be on social media and you got to build your base of your fans who like you authentically and who you are as a person. And I think that's really important to get a strong fan base these days. And then that helps you get, you know, traction and more roles and stuff. So, and also keep a head on your shoulders and stay authentic to yourself, because that authenticity is always going to be to sell long term and have longevity.
Awesome.
Yeah, don't try to be somebody else.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Any last words for the fans out there before we wrap it up?
I just want to say thank you to everybody. You are amazing for all of the support you've given me and the projects I've been in over the years. I am just so happy, and I'm happy to meet all of you. I love it when you guys come up and, you know, we can talk and say hi, and it's really fun.
Awesome. Maitland, thank you so much for a few minutes
you.
of your time. I truly appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
I wish you much success in all your future endeavors.
Oh, thank you.
Maitland Ward, everybody, here at Garden State Comic Fest in West Orange, New Jersey. I'm the horror nerd, Todd Stewart, signing off. We will see all of you in the next interview.
Thank you.